With the success of his television show Counting Cars, Danny, also known as the Count Koker, has established a business empire that goes well beyond the realm of television. Even though his passion for automobiles is what brought him fame, he also has a variety of other businesses that contribute to his income. These businesses include a bar and grill, a tattoo parlor, a vehicle museum, and even his own band. Danny's enterprises and his collection of iconic automobiles continue to bring him millions of dollars every year, despite the fact that the program has come to an end. Because he is leaving behind a fortune, his family is overcome with emotion and tears of gratitude. With such a fortune, people are curious about his net worth and who may receive it if he were to pass away. Well, let's find out. The question of Danny Koker's wealth is one that everyone is curious in. It is not solely due to the Counting Cars show that he is projected to have a staggering net worth of $13 million. He has been employed in the automotive sector for more than 20 years at this point for him. In addition to that, he is the creator of the reality television show Counting Stars, which brings in an annual income of $1.6 million alone. It was alleged that he was paid a salary of $100,000 for each episode, which is hardly surprising considering the popularity of the show. In total, he was seen in 97 episodes. Along with that, he was able to earn money by working as a writer and producer. It is also due to the fact that Danny Koker has other business endeavors that contribute to his fortune that he has a net worth of $13 million. Danny's incredible automobile collection is full of historic cars that are worth a lot, in addition to the fact that he is worth $13 million. The question is, how did Danny Koker amass such a staggering amount of wealth, which he has accumulated over the course of his career? While also being the proprietor of his own custom vehicle company, Count's Customs, Danny Koker is well known for his charismatic role as the star of the sitcom Counting Stars. The reality show was a spin-off of Pawn Stars and also appeared on the series that was broadcast on the History Channel. Because Koker was so enthusiastic about repairing antique automobiles, it garnered a lot of attention from others who were interested about automobiles all across the world. You are probably already familiar with Danny Koker's auto body shop, Count's Customs, if you are a lover of counting automobiles and the adventures that Danny Koker has been on. Although his shop had been operating for quite some time before to the event, he established a name for himself in the industry and throughout the country by restoring vintage automobiles and personalizing brand new automobiles. The 5th of January, 1964 was the day Danny was born, and he was reared in Ohio. However, his shop is located in Las Vegas. It is remarkable to learn that he has become an expert in the field of mechanics and that he has learned all of his talents only through his own self-education. It is possible that viewers of Pawn Stars have witnessed him on the show multiple times, as he frequently appeared to contribute his expertise to the show. As Danny was growing up in Cleveland with his parents and sister, he had already developed a deep obsession with everything that had to do with automobiles from a very young age. His family instilled in him a passion for automobiles, and he took a hands-on approach to working on automobiles. He had no notion that his love of automobiles would eventually lead to his becoming renowned. Everyone in the family had a connection to automobiles because Danny's father, other members of his family, and friends of the family all worked at the Ford Motor Company. Beginning at an early age, he was accompanied by his father as he engaged in various car-related activities. After taking after his father's passion for automobiles, beginning at a young age, his life got more and more entwined with the automotive sector. When Danny was working as a mechanic, he had the opportunity to meet Rick Harrison, who was the main character on the show Pawn Stars. It was during Rick's show that he made numerous appearances before his custom shop became the buzz of the town as a result of the Counting Cars show. At every time that Rick needed the assistance of a local specialist in the valuation of rare and unique muscle vehicles, he contacted Danny. It wasn't long before the History Channel made the decision to produce a spin-off show of Pawn Stars, thanks to this friendship. In the new show, Danny and his custom business in Nevada were the primary focal points. In spite of the fact that Danny had been working with luxurious automobiles during the course of his career, he quickly began performing work for a number of prominent people and celebrities, including Alice Cooper. Counting Cars is widely regarded as one of the most popular shows on the History Channel. The show made its debut in 2012 and has since become a fan favorite. Following the show's initial airing, he went on to become an executive producer for the program. There were a great number of admirers who adored the show, which was a huge phenomenon. Over the course of 9 years, it aired for a total of 10 seasons. Supporters were left feeling disappointed and yearning for his collection at the conclusion of the show's last season in December 2021, which was a disappointment for many of his supporters. You can watch the replays on the History Channel, Amazon Prime, Roku, Sling TV, and DirecTV, among other streaming services. It is his auto body shop in Nevada that will continue to operate even after the Counting Cars event has over. Through the years, it is reasonable to anticipate that his body shop has garnered a great deal of attention as a result of the show. When it comes to motorcycles and automobiles, so Counts Customs is a well-known destination. For those of his followers who are curious about his whereabouts at the moment, you may find him and the rest of his gang engaged in laborious work at the business. The Counts Custom website states that they continue to do regular maintenance and repairs on automobiles and motorcycles. All you need to do is get in touch with them if you want them to work on your vehicle. Danny's net worth remains strong as a result of the steady stream of consumers who possess beautiful automobiles. About $10 million is associated with his auto body firm, the vast majority of his wealth. This is happening as a result of how popular the show is. The events that Danny hosts at his Counts Customs shop are another source of income for him. Individuals who are interested in seeing the Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign, Counts Vamped Rock Bar and Grill, Shelby American, and Danny's showroom can take advantage of the VIP excursions that they provide. Every day from 10 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon, there are also free excursions that allow you to view Danny's enormous collection of automobiles. In addition, Danny's shop hosts regular events where customers can meet him in person. The appearances he made on Pawn Stars and Counting Stars were the catalysts for his meteoric rise to stardom. There was a lot going on at Danny Koker's shop. Before he became famous for his job at Counts Customs, he was already well known for his work there. His business in Nevada is where he worked on restoring and repairing autos and motorcycles to their original condition. During the time that Danny was working on private vehicles for his pals, he found the inspiration to start the store. Following then, it became a well-known name in Nevada and a gathering spot for people who are passionate about automobiles. In reality, Danny had already appeared on television long before the Counting Cars show launched. As is the case with many other celebrities in the world of television, Danny's parents were the ones who initially encouraged him to pursue a career in television. His parents were the proprietors of a television show in Las Vegas called Channel 33. In the past, they used to host a program on their station called Saturday Fright at the Movies that featured horror films. Through this position, he was able to make a lot of contacts and acquire a lot of knowledge about the world of television. It was around this period that he also became known by his moniker, the Count. Beginning in the late 1980s and continuing into the early 1990s, Danny was the host of the horror movie show that was shown on Channel 33. The Count was the nickname that was given to him. The popularity of the show led to the creation of a character for the show that was given the name Count Cool Rider. This is the nickname that he continues to use to this day. On the Count's Custom Network YouTube channel, Danny Koker once discussed the origins of this nickname and how he came to be known by it. During the time that he was hosting the show, he disclosed that he was already working on his automobiles in the background. During this time period, working on automobiles was merely a pastime for him, and he had not yet considered turning it into a business. At the point in time when it was time for him to initiate the Count's Customs undertaking, Danny and his team made the decision to incorporate his nickname into the name of the company, which resulted in the company receiving immediate notice. Different television programs, such as Chris Angel Mind Freak, The Weekend in Vegas, All You Need to Know, SEMA, The Lost Corvette, and Ultimate Rides, have included Danny as a guest on their respective shows. He devoted a significant amount of his time to restoring and reassembling ancient automobiles, even if they had been damaged. In the course of his time spent on his parents' show and participating in his hobby, he picked up a variety of abilities that would later prove to be essential for his commercial enterprise. Since he was able to obtain expertise in television through his parents' show, he was able to freely appear on shows in the future. Aside from counting automobiles, he was also a frequent guest on Pawn Stars before he started counting cars. He was also the leader of Count 77, a hard rock band that was based in Las Vegas and that he is still active with to this day. In addition to his work as a vehicle count and proprietor of Count's Customs Shop, Danny Koker has been involved in a wide variety of other business endeavors. Because of all of these firms, he has the potential to leave behind a fortune that will cause his family to shed tears. Within the realm of the custom hot rod and motorcycle shop, Count's Customs has emerged as a well-known and widely recognized brand. Count's Customs Museum, Count's Tattoo, Count's Vamped Rock Bar and Grill, a recording studio, and Count's 77 Band are some of the establishments that fall under this category. More than 55 people are employed at the Count's Customs Shop, which is a significant contributor to his net worth. Counting automobiles is without a doubt the most significant contributor to his overall net worth. In the course of the show, he disclosed a number of remarkable and pricey automobiles, such as the 1932 Ford Roadster, the Dodge Viper from 1995, and the Shelby Mustang GT350 from 1966. Mr. Danny is the owner of the metal rock band known as Count 77. His band is primarily focused on performing music from the 1970s. After achieving success and amassing a net worth of $13 million, he devotes a significant amount of his time to his rock and roll band. In addition to performing at regular events, the band has been together for more than a decade and has a consistent following of fans. Both the management of the band and the branding of the band are handled by his wife. Count's Vamped Rock Bar is a rock and roll bar and grill located in Las Vegas, and it offers a number of different shows. The personnel of the band consists of Danny and 5 other individuals in addition to Danny. These individuals, who are proficient in a variety of musical instruments, include John Zito, Stoney Curtis, Barry Barnes, Paul DeCibio, and Tommy Paris. As the lead vocalist and lyricist, Danny is the member of the band. Many people consider his band to be among the most successful classical rock bands. His band does not generate a significant amount of revenue, however. Despite the fact that tickets for general admission amount to approximately $25, it still makes a contribution to his overall net worth. Both Danny's passion for music and his interest in automobiles are inherited from his father to a certain extent. His father, Daniel Koker Sr., was a member of some of the most prominent names in gospel music, including Mahalia Jackson. In spite of the fact that rock and evangelical music are not the same, Danny's upbringing has had a significant impact on who he is now. The tattoo shop, rock bar, and grill that Danny owns are just some of the numerous enterprises that he owns. These companies receive a great deal of attention as a result of Danny's success in the music and television industries. His wife is the one in charge of managing his restaurant, which is rather profitable and brings in a healthy amount of money. According to Google and Yelp.com, he has also received positive feedback from them. However, despite the fact that the tattoo parlor is less profitable, Danny's shop continues to be successful because of his popularity. His tattoo parlor is situated within the Rio Hotel and Casino for your convenience. Another source of income for Danny is through his work at the Count's Customs Museum, a motor museum that presents his collection of automobiles and bicycles. The majority of the stuff that he sells is available for purchase. In addition, fans of the show are interested in his museum since it provides them with the opportunity to interact with members of the cast and staff. The outstanding collection of automobiles that Danny Koker owns is a component of his net worth. Not only does Danny manage a number of enterprises, but he also takes care of a fleet of automobiles. A significant number of these automobiles had high original expenses, which contributed to his overall wealth. Without a doubt, the automobiles would be a portion of the riches that he would bestow upon his family in order to make them cry. For the most part, Danny is focused on automobiles that will increase in value over time, which will further increase his net worth. It is not uncommon to find him behind the wheel of a 1965 Cadillac Fleetwood and a Chevrolet Silverado that has been expertly painted. His collection of automobiles and motorbikes includes approximately 58 automobiles and 78 motorcycles, both of which he owned in the year 2013. Without a doubt, by this point, both its quantity and its worth would have increased. Additionally, Danny has stated on multiple occasions that he will not sell any of the automobiles that are part of his collection. The cherished 1932 Ford Roadster that he had, which included a small block Chevy 327 engine and a Dyer 671 supercharger, was one of the most valuable automobiles in his collection. Once upon a time, this was his everyday vehicle. However, it has been hidden away for the purpose of safety. One of the oldest and most iconic hot rods in the United States is the Ford Roadster, which also happens to be the first car ever produced by Mattel for the Hot Wheels line. In addition, the 1971 Cadillac Eldorado convertible is one of his most cherished automobiles in his collection. Dunham Coachworks, a one-of-a-kind coachmaker, is the proprietor of this information. His admirers are aware of the fact that he has a fondness for this caddy, particularly due to the fact that he lovingly refers to it as the Pimp Mobile. A 1966 Mustang GT350, which was initially acquired by his father many years ago, is one of the automobiles that he owns in his collection. In his own words, he has referred to this automobile as one of the most significant automobiles in his personal life. Also, Danny admitted that this was one of the automobiles that sparked his passion for automobiles. Along with that, Danny owns a 1966 AC Cobra, the very first automobile that he and his father ever bought together. At the present time, the price of this automobile is greater than $1.1 million, making it one of the most costly automobiles in his collection. For an additional sum of $115,000, he purchased a 1999 Shelby Series 1. At this point in time, this automobile ought to be valued more than $160,000. His Lamborghini Countach is another vehicle that deserves to be mentioned because it has the potential to sell for at least $300,000 to the appropriate bidder. The Count has also added a custom-built 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air Gasser, a 1966 Shelby Mustang GT350, and a 1995 Dodge Viper that has been modified with a 1997 Viper front bumper. These are just some of the vehicles that are part of his collection. With the help of his Count's Car Tour service, his admirers are able to effortlessly explore the vehicles. Despite the fact that this is open to the general public, he continues to generate money from the VIP excursions. To add insult to injury, Danny is well known for his wagering on automobiles and motorcycles. As part of his presentation, he performed this, carrying out traffic stops on drivers who are unaware of the situation and offering them cash for their rides. In the event that he came across a European exotic car, a vintage muscle car, or a collector motorcycle, he would stop the owner and inquire about the possibility of purchasing their vehicle. In a conversation that took place in 2013, Danny acknowledged that his collection of automobiles is still expanding. It was he who said, "You might be curious about what he is doing now, given that he has amassed a collection of automobiles worth millions of dollars, an assortment of enterprises, and a reality program that has brought him immense wealth." In addition to managing his several businesses, Danny devotes a significant amount of his time to performing with the Count 77 band. It is not uncommon to find him performing alongside the members of his band at his bar and restaurant in Las Vegas, which is where a significant number of his Counting Stars followers go to see him perform. It is also possible that you will visit the Count's Customs Auto Body Shop and observe him working on automobiles or give VIP tours.